Good morning.
Morning, Hayden. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Good, good.
Taking any of those gold trades?
No, mate, I didn't trust this move up just now. Like, it broke out, and I don't take many breakout trades.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Looking at the 4 hour, the previous 4 hour, picked up liquidity. So, but yeah, I just don't trust this move up yet.
Mm-hmm.
Morning.
Good morning, mate.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How'd you go with the ideas? Bit break even.
One trade filled me in, and Aussie US still running.
Oh, okay. You didn't take CAD JPY, Aussie JPY. Hey, good morning, Narish.
No,
How are you, buddy?
no.
Oh, okay.
Did it trigger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got 3 overnight. So Aussie JPY. This one.
Okay.
Triggered on the 40, so right here.
Oh, came in then.
I was going for too much, a bit off more than I can chew. So it I did wake up, and I was around here, and I was in both of them. This one Aussie JPY, it moved to break even around 20 pips, and then it came back to break even and stopped me out for. No, sorry. No, this is the one I closed out. Yeah, Aussie JPY closed out for win, more or less up here when I was hesitating. Because I woke up and I had a look. CAD JPY was the other one. This is the one that stopped me out. It's for break even. So came down to the 40 again, pushed up, and then got to 20 pips. Must have just got there. And if I get it from the actual low, yeah, this is the one that got to break even, and then it came back down for break even, and it moved over. Then the last one was Aussie US as well.
Yeah,
that
still
one
running.
there. Yeah. I closed this one out. So
I was gonna close it, and then didn't.
yeah,
We've got this doji.
yeah, you might be right.
I was waiting for it to close. For,
Still running.
previous candle. Yeah.
Yeah, because usually what I do is when I get triggered into these ones. Oh, where's the sound music on? When I get triggered into these ones, when I get up, if it's in profit a little bit, I just move it to break even. I find it's sometimes I regret moving. Like yesterday, Euro CAD came in good. Up here.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Sarah. This one here just moved well for the rest of the day, and without me because I moved it break even. No, I closed that one actually for a small win, tiny win that is basically break even, and then this one I moved to break even as soon as I saw it around this time, and then it's because I see this can be a little bit 50-50. Morning, Daniel. Nothing else triggered. US yen would have been alright. No, sorry, not US yen. Some of the others would have been okay that I didn't put anything on. But by that stage, you're getting too many trades. So, no, overall, it was about 0.5% positive. That's just because I closed it when it was up 30.
Yeah, well, that's a good start for the day.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's quite nice. Like sometimes it does wake me up. I mean, I'm keen to see what happens. Anyway, let's check. Let's check what we got. So I realized a couple of little mistakes yesterday. reading up a bit more and just checking. Hey, Roger. So don't really have much news, which is it's always a crappy thing because we don't really know what the theme of the day is going to be until it happens. Financial juice.
Sorry, Hayden. We still see your.
You're sharing your whole thing, yeah.
What's up?
You're sharing your whole Streamlabs desktop.
Am I?
Yeah, not your normal screen.
Oh, that's why everything looks really bizarre. Thanks for telling me. I don't know how that happens. Well, I'm sure I'm pushing the right button at the start, and then it's almost like it switches over.
There you go.
Sorry about that. That's why it would have looked really bad. Okay, so financial juice. See if there's like sort of anything that stands out immediately. But we've got 10 minutes to the open. So why fight the trend? Yeah, because it's been. I really thought we would have been finding rejections around 16,000. Did not expect yesterday's move bullish from here with the German bank holiday and France bank holiday, but boy, it just smashed it and then pushed up, made a high, came back, formed a support, broke the high a little bit. And then when you do get this very large impulsive move, then this is the wick fill, okay? And then when we're just trading a little bit above it, then this is when you can have that correction. So I don't want to keep on saying that I'm bearish on it, even though I am, but it looks like there was positive sentiment for business for various reasons for EU. One is I thought all this talk about energy crisis again and like completely barring Russian oil and products would have had a little bit of a damper on it as well, but it seemed to have the opposite effect. It seems like they're now seeming to have shored up energy sources for future. So that's bringing a bit of optimism back to German 40. And it does seem that from what I was reading that for the last like 3 years basically, they feel like it's been, so 3 years since COVID, and like we had all this Brexit growth, like slow growth due to Brexit, and then we had COVID up in this area, and they were never really broken up past these highs. So then what's happening is it seems that everything will seem to be a bit undervalued, and whilst the German 40 is it's more equally weighted. You've got pharmaceutical companies, you've got healthcare companies, you've got automobile companies, you've got some tech companies, but it seems that it's a bit more like evenly spread. And one thing that I should have been thinking about, but I wasn't, is whilst we're seeing gold really drop in the last couple weeks, and we're seeing that the US indices they haven't been showing that much growth. They've kind of been struggling up and down, up and down, up and down. NAS has been a bit of a performer.
Nasdaq's doing well.
Yeah, NAS is doing well, but the others haven't been doing too well. So it seems like investors' money might be liking the European stocks a lot more than a lot of the tech-heavy US companies, and seeing that really over the last 5 years, we've seen limited growth, so that there was a lot more upside for German 40. So I'm actually thinking, it doesn't. I'm looking for manipulation down, and then potentially looking for buys. But I think we should correct some of this move. But then I wouldn't be surprised then if we just like this high is not going to be as sensitive as I was originally anticipating. So that's kind of my ideas, and I think whilst I don't want to get caught buying the high, but I need to be aware that, you know, we can certainly just keep on pushing up. But I wouldn't be surprised that after this like kind of pattern, we do see a bit more of a deeper correction. Got a little bit of it, almost like a little double bottom forming. This is the opening hour.
On the higher time frame, we've broken out the daily range now on German and Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Whereas the others are still in that range.
Yeah, and we've got all-time high. Oh, sorry, we shouldn't use this box. I was just trying to measure the 50. Can box.
I'd like to go long on another pullback.
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of leaning towards, going long. But I don't want to take a breakout long. This is 1-to-1 for this opening hour range. This is the yearly high right here, 285. All-time high is, I think I got it marked. It's just a little bit above it. This is all-time high. Okay. So, a couple little areas. Whereabouts in 1-to-1 do we have? So 1-to-1 breaking down under the opening hour of Euro Open. We'll put out this little support zone. 1-to-1 at the highs is going to be putting it at this in this side of this wick. Okay, so 5 minutes. Gonna have to trade a bit carefully here. What else are we missing? There's not much detail above because we're so close to these all-time highs. So 2 hour. Got a little bit of imbalance here. Double bottom down here as well. All right. So I think initially I could go for like a little, yeah. So I have to see what this candle's going to do. I don't really have, my bias is long. But I also want to see how fast the candles are moving. Because if I can get a quick trade in, I might just take that opportunity and then be out early. Yeah, so there seems to be plenty of stuff around this area. So could look at, yeah, I don't really want to take the breakout shorts. Rather than sort of look for these longs. Okay, here we go. So it looks like it's trying to push down. Oh, there's a delay at my terminal. That was the open of the 5. There's about 10-second delay with this timer.
Caught that wick, didn't it? And it just went straight up. I put a pending down there.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything just yet. So it would have triggered buyers in here because it would have broke the high of the hour candle. So fast, this is a bit of a volatile start. Might have triggered both buyers and sellers in already, getting trapped here. All right. Let's just see what the mood is for London Open. much is happening at the moment. Just about 20. Is that yeah? About 25 pip volatility spike up and down. All right. Don't want to trust this as a support just yet. See, the previous 30-minute candle just took the high and the low. I've had no wicks on both sides. So which way is it going to go? I'm going to be patient and wait for price to show me something for buys in this area, or even just push down to here, and then I might get involved when price is closing back above here to then retest that high. So I'd like to see something potentially take out this low, because the Asian low is just right there. And 5-minute close. Maybe this is going to be a bit of a support. Just be patient. It's Friday. If you don't see anything, that's clear, then it's best just to watch. So it's like a little mini setup here. A couple dojis in this candle. That's a good close for the 1 minute. Yeah, it's not bad close. Sorry to hear, Roger. That's was it? What were you trading? Was it multiple pairs? Was it over risking, or was it just a lot of trades that just a lot of losers? Has it been was that last week, as in the week just gone, or the previous week? It's been this week. I found it hasn't been that easy either. It's been some good moves. I'm not going to lie about that, but it's been very one-sided for the sessions that I've seen. Not as many opportunities. If you don't have the right bias, it's been a bit difficult. Oh, sorry, I missed some messages here. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I missed that. You're in buys, Jim. What's Aussie US doing? Is that coming back? No, it's still going up. Yeah, nothing for me yet. It's just we're just been going sideways. Bought on the wick of 5 minute engulfing. This one. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Same area, yeah. What's gold up to? 66. So is that the high, or was that the? No, 68 was the high. France 40, what is it doing? It's all threatening for a breakout. Yeah, a little bit of CAD news on today. CAD news at 1:30. Well, it's not like that yesterday. Yesterday was immediate. It was this one here. This candle just immediately just broke into new territory. And then it was just flew for the next hour. Very different today. It was just week after week. Oh, right, gosh. Is it just trading a couple pairs, or is it just everything? There's one thing I recommend for everyone is to focus on less pairs. Less of these. Like I will take many pairs here for like the robot, but the robot is set on. I'm doing the same sort of setup for it. For manual trading, I'm just focusing on like one or two things. just being able to follow the moves. Because like, even if you take whatever, like yesterday, learn a lot from even that move, even though it was just one-sided. Normally I can get a trade the other side, other direction as well, but you know, in this day it was just one-sided. Gold was the same thing. You know, gold, these have been tough times. Like gold, looking for buys inside of this when it was just pushing down. Need to ask myself, why was I looking for buys? And I had my reasons at the time, but then when you're just watching it just push down, like that's a tough watch. Same as in this other day. This, just in my entire trading session, which was from basically just before 2 o'clock, from basically here until I stopped watching it around here, just going one way. It just sucked to watch. When you get moves like this, then even if you've got a selling bias, great, because you've got the bigger part of the move. But even if you've got a buying bias, and you can still get, like if this move up, generally in gold you'll get like a 80 pip move, and you can in the opposite direction to correct, and you can get 50 pips, and it's like it's not the end of the world having the wrong bias. But this week it's been awful, been absolutely awful. Been having the wrong bias. You really need to have the right bias straight away. Yeah, it's kind of just really depressing by the end of the day. I feel like it's such a waste. Yesterday felt like a waste of time. Yeah, that's Rob's good. If you focus on too many pairs, it's like a story. You know, you try to read many books at the same time, and you're not going to follow along. If you follow one or two pairs, it's easier for you to keep track of the storyline. Yeah, and you do get it is draining, but that's also when you overextend. You overextend your trading time. Like, it should just be like, if I don't see a trade in next 45 minutes, I shouldn't be tempted to take a trade. Couldn't understand. Oh, okay, you traded the signals and they're just all bad. Okay. Yeah, so that's trading signals, not trading your own analysis. And I think you're better off trading your own analysis, because you get a good feel for what's happening. Like, create a plan and follow the plan, but don't be triggered into taking a trade, because, you know, if price is going up and up and up and up, and I got sick of price going up, and then finally, as it was moving up, then I decided to start buying because this has been going up for so long. Probably go up a little bit further. The time that you just enter into buys will be the time that starts to turn around as well. So you got to plan your trade, plan ahead, and start to think about the areas that you would think a good chance of moving around. That'll be better than taking signals, because there's learning involved in that. All right, so this looks like a bit of a dead duck. Do consider I don't even want to trade gold. German looks like it's dead, but I hadn't done my due diligence on gold to this candle makes a lot of sense. Breaking underneath here, could see potentially a 30 pip move down. we've got clean candles above. If prices, I'll consider if we're breaking above 68 to fill this range to 73. So I'll leave that little alert on, and if it happens, it happens. Yeah, all the momentum was used yesterday. This has been zero movement in the open. So buyers hadn't been triggered in, but sorry, sellers hadn't been triggered in, but buyers had. So where is this going to go? France dropped, popped. I'm assuming that's upwards. So that could be good for German. So this is the correlation. I'll do ones in bars and ones in candles. Okay, but you see how there's quite a lot of correlation here. So if France is going up, breaking into new areas, there's a good chance German will do the same thing. So heavy correlation. So France pushing up is a good sign. Maybe it's just slow momentum for German.
I think it's worn out from yesterday.
Yeah, but I think we could maybe hit. Why is my scale in percentage? There we go. At least take out maybe 30 pips to the upside. So bullish trend, hours bullish, but we've been coming down. She's been going with this direction. I want to take it long to here, or at least here. I just don't want to enter inside of this here, like this zone, when it's just doing this. I feel like that's really just putting my hands in the, like that's just, I really got no idea what it would do, given it's so slow. This first structure, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's let it fake out from under here. See if it can close inside of this. If it closes inside of it, then it should go to the bottom. And that should be the fake out that I want if it is going to resume going up. Yeah, sometimes the move happens after 9 o'clock. What's UK 100 doing? So pound is weak, so that could be not too bad for UK 100. But pound and USD is flat. So it actually doesn't make much of a difference for UK 100. It's more if pound was weak against the US. So it looks like US is the one that's the one of the weakest for the day so far. Kiwi looks like the strongest. All right. Let's have a look here. So Kiwi, Aussie, all the Asian currencies were the strongest. USD was the weakest. So currently, have a look at, I did have a Euro Kiwi short idea, but it never pulled back. This is the one I was really keen on. But in the Asian session, never pulled back at all. You've been short all week. Okay. So for a correction, New Zealand US potentially. So once we get up to this area, daily's down. Daily's bullish at the moment. What's moving? German? Okay, yeah. Let's have a look. So this is my first structure First support. Short to the, yeah, I'm thinking, I wouldn't be surprised to see that drop off. I'd rather buy from lows, you know. I can't stand buying these from these highs. Is it the 200 EMA for the short? Sorry, the 5 minute 200 EMA. This is the 200, yeah, on the 5 minute. Yeah, which time frame is it? 5? Is it SMA? No, EMA would be somewhat, it's more or less the same. 16. What's your current price though? 16,210? Or is that quite different? Oh, strange. You can see it's 200. Yours is SMA. Okay, that makes a difference because it won't hug price and then as close. Didn't really change. I think maybe this method's not working properly. No, it's the same. Anyway, same area. Different chart feed. Alright, so this took the low then. So this is just tapped into the Asian low. You can see. Only by a fraction. But now it took the Asian low. So we're starting to see a little bit of a bounce from this area. Trying to look for manipulation. Really don't see anything at the moment worth risking some cash on. Gold 65. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it. On 1 minute, there's the first clue. Oh, this guy. Sweeping these. So when the price is struggling to close above the 20, when it happens, your experience is the move is to the downside, even if it's a short time. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with, I think it makes more sense to push down a little bit more. If I start seeing more rejection wicks from the bottom, then generally the resistance won't hold. But you can see this is the open candle, this volatile one. Since then it's been not much, very wicky candles, and now we're starting to see some more bodies. more stronger bodies. So we do have a little bit of manipulation on the 5. And how is this one going to close? Yeah, well, France is moving up, so why is not Germany moving up? So I left a doji here, so 2 dojis. So I wonder if we can take this one without taking the high. I'm going to treat this 15 minutes as like a little range. On the 1 minutes, I want to see, well, 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. 1 minute when there's no volume is very messy. But if this is a range, then I'd like to see what it does at the highs and lows. If it does a fake out. Like fake out would be within the 3 candle formation, coming back underneath into here. So first candle can push up, second one can even stay up, but then see if the third one closes back in. That would potentially be a fake out. If it's more than 3 candles, then generally price is getting comfortable up here, and it could just be a pullback to continue going up, from my experience. So this is the 15-minute range box. But I definitely want to take longs. Just I'm not sure if this is really a true support, or if this is just gonna letting stop losses get piled up here underneath in this area, and then it could raid those stop losses and then push up. Okay, nice strong candle. How's it going to close? Wonder if there's like a late sell to buy move. The 30-minute candle will close. Just a nothing candle. Doji. So take out the blow, and then I'll look for a setup to go back long. go. Sweeping the low. Could this just be raiding these stop losses? Or is it actually volume, sell to come down? Because these two candles are potentially a bit of a setup. But I think this could just be raiding. It would put on to 200 EMA as well. So on the 1 minute, I'm just gonna I'm gonna give this one a shot, as in not entering just yet, but entering if I see some rejection wicks from the downside. Something like that. It's gonna anticipate. If it just keeps on going straight down, then hopefully it just doesn't give me any clue, and it just pushes down. But if France, what's France doing still? Is it still pushing up, or has France hit that resistance and rejecting? France is also rejecting. Okay, so it could just be breakout, pullback, continue. Let's see. So we close inside of the structure on the 3 minute. So I'd rather wait and see rejections from the bottom of the structure, because at the moment this could just pull back and then come back down again. Let's see. Here we go. If it breaks the low, you'll be in the last 15. Cool. Oh yeah. So your idea is breaking the low of this red candle? Okay. Looks like Aussie US is retracing a bit as well. See if the USD gets a bit of strength. Pound Aussie's coming down. That's good. Gold is hesitating. German, hopefully we're starting to get a little bit of movement. Euro USD, that's finding rejection off of the 30 EMA. No, the 50. The 30 is way lower. This is a 30-minute. Oh, you're on the 1 hour. Yeah. Stop. Stock's 50. Awful. I haven't even got it on here. Awful. How? What's it doing? Is it got a direction, or is it just sideways as well? So France, yeah, I think we should still push up a bit more. 30 minutes looking decent. 15 minutes. Could this just completely negate this candle? This could have been the fake out. So like breaking the low of that 15-minute doji. It's back in the range again. Man, look at this, like a barcode. But we took the 15 is starting to look alright. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just top to bottom, bottom to top. So CAD Swiss, so much momentum to the top side. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about for CAD Swiss. Just gonna look and see if I can get some little momentum trade for later on. Too many days in a row where we were closed bullish. I want to see some of these days a bit early in the trend. Euro pound. Euro pound's not too bad when you're looking at the 4-hour candle, this one. And then looking for like the hour to close outside of it. So Euro Kiwi. if price could pull back to the 50% of the Asian, it'll be around the 40. So I'm going to set that for the next like 3 hours, 4 hours. To retest this low. 2 to 1. Yeah, there's not much of a gap because this is getting near to the daily low. So if it triggers and breaks the previous daily candle low, I'll get it to turn off. Yeah, I was just testing to make sure there was no issues. I'm going to send it out in a minute. So pound Aussie, everything's probably flipped. Yeah. Pound US. So I was concerned about this area. The levels, so the fixed ones are 20, 50 and 100. These 20, 50 and 100 always fixed, and the purple one is the one you can change. Oh, the levels. You mean these orange ones? Oh, they're the monthly levels. They're the monthly closes. That's the regular levels. That's this one. So these are the last 24 months. So it should be 24 of them. 24 monthly closes. No, it'll automatic. The indicator does it automatically for you. You don't need to do anything. All right, here we go. We're finally moving. So we closed bullish outside, and looks like we're staying outside, and we swept the low. So it wasn't much of a sweep. But now, potentially, we could just see price push up. So, breakout traders would have lost, and then yet to be known. Triggered buyers, triggered sellers. 9 a.m. volume. Yeah, this is usually when we do get a bit more volume come in, isn't it? If the opening volume was crap, then it could be the UK volume an hour later. This reminded me of the 19th. Oh look, it's the 19th of May. Reminded me of the 19th of April. This was the open, this candle. So this, exactly 1 month ago, this was 1 month ago. Oh, that's Sarah's birthday. So we're going to do a fake out and then down again. Are we going to do exactly the same as this? Yeah, well now it moves late, and like this is the candle that potentially was it. Finally closing outside of this crappy range. Probably a little bit too small, but if it's coming back up, I could use whatever the wick is to just finish off this range. But if this is a small wick, I want this to be a small wick. Small wick, come back up, and then can push up. But if it's a long wick, it's showing that the volume just isn't there. But the entry would be when it's breaking its own high, not entering now. Seeing if this is the volume candle, but because this is pushing quite deep, might then wait for this candle. This is the first minute of the 5-minute candle. If it's pushing quite deep, might wait for it to break the high of the previous candle. So I might just see if that volume can just give it like a 20 pip push. Keep that. I might risk really low on this one. Maybe. Yeah, that'd be nice. Might see if this 15-minute. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let this 15-minute candle close. It's because we're come to the close of the hour. So let this 15-minute close, and then see what the new 15-minute candle. If the new 15-minute candle can fill this range. Same idea though. See if they're like little short wick, or if it's just pushing. I just don't want it to. The scenario I don't like is if it's just pushing and breaking the high completely. But if it closed here, there's a few options how I could trade it. Anticipating that this is the volume candle. Took the low of the doji and now closing quite bullish. So 2 minutes for this one to close. Last 2 minutes, maybe it's gonna. In the last minute, maybe it's gonna have the volume. That's very difficult one to take with the opening of the hour, especially when we've seen no volume. Very difficult one to take. I'm not gonna take it. I think it's not worth it. Not worth dealing with the open of a new 1 hour candle. Oh, good one. You're still in it. Yeah, because your entry was down here, so you weren't very much drawdown at all. Let's see if we're just gonna push. Like if it just comes back down, that's just garbage. Okay, all right. Have a good meeting. I'll see you in NY. Yeah. Usual time, be around 2 o'clock our time for NYSE. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, hopefully it pushes now. 15 minutes closed out. Just got an hour candle to deal with, but everything's looking good. You know, nice strong hour candle. Should just keep pushing. Yeah. But that's it for me. Nothing happened for me to get into this trade, and I'm at the end of my window. So I'm gonna make a move as well. Good luck. Hopefully it just flies from here. But I'm not gonna wait around. Yeah, hopefully it just flies. Alrighty. Well, take care all. I'll see you guys at New York time. Good luck for your trades. Trade safe, and make sure you have a break between now and New York. Don't go through the whole way. Alrighty, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Thanks,